Thomas Scrubb's brother, Phil Scrubb, was in there. And so it is a case in the sense that you're also kind of playing for your spot on that World Cup roster. If you can help your team qualify and if you play good, they're not going to ignore you. They're going to evaluate you like everybody else, and it could be that you will be on the plane to Doha. Well, hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. We are in Toronto, and the America's qualifiers game between Canada and Bahamas is underway. The second meeting between these two teams. Canada rolling to a big win in Bahamas earlier in this window. And ball already gets away from Canada and allows Bahamas to get out on the run and to score with a fast break. So that was Bridgewater, the first bucket. Now from the right corner, missing was Cassius Robertson. Cassius Robertson, one of the players that wasn't at the FIBA America Cup, excuse me, in Nicaragua, that was played this past summer. Bahamas trying to get one down low. They get it back. Looked like they turned it over. Then Kyle Wilcher ends up getting it. Passes up ahead. And Canada are on the board. That was Aaron Best at his best, making a great catch and then laying it up and in. Like that bright stripe that's going down the Canada uniform. Really kind of stands out. Kudos on the design. See if they got some good play here. Yes, they do. Good spin move from Isaiah Mobley. Here's Best. Now Bahamas bring it up. And from the wing, nice stroke. Well, Garvin Clark knocking it down.
That now starts for Bahamas, number 2, Domnick Bridgewater. His first personal foul and the first team foul.
Clark has a reputation of being able to knock down that three-point shot, so he's not going to be shy about putting it up. After that heavy beating the other day by Canada, you know the Bahamas should be breathing fire for this game. Robertson again, the three-pointer. Showing you why he's in the starting lineup tonight. Pass to the corner. Bounce pass gets away. Bahamas don't want to turn it over. Wilcher throws it down, and Charles Bediako just kind of soars above the rim, and ball hits his hands. He just pushes it through. Wouldn't say that was a wham bam slam. It's more of a, well, I'm saving the best for later. Three-point shot. Mobley missing that one. Tough take. Bediako denied. And Bahamas keeping it close here in the early going with Canada in hostile territory tonight. Bridgewater gets it down to Mobley, passes it back outside. Wilcher backing his man up. Nice behind the back pass. Bediako, a little bit of showtime from Kyle Wilcher. There used to be a time when that type of pass the coach might slightly frown upon it. Probably dating myself, but it is part and parcel of today's game. You see that all the time. Nice pass whipped inside. Ball gets away into the hands of Canada. Bounce pass. Out of the corner. Marcus Carr. And Wilcher just easily lays it up and in. Nice answer for Bahamas. Hopefully they're one of the preferred options. Get him as many touches as possible. Now Wilcher, good hands, getting him straight up, but then it goes, Carr has it. And it's going to be Bahamas basketball. Well, Bahamas going to call a timeout, get a breather for their guys. We've got 10 players tonight. Well, we should be able to hear from the coaches in the timeouts, so we'll go down and listen in to Mitchell Thompson.
When we go man, they're killing us. They're getting us with that high-low action. We're not going to change any defense, but just be aware of it. You know what I'm saying? You know it's coming. Make them score over us. Make them score over us.
Fellas, hell of a job now. Guys, I know you're tired now. Hey, this is going to be all game. You got to find your rhythm. All right, now, pay attention. All right? Handle the pressure. Handle the pressure. Zane, you're right here. All right, I want Dom here. I want Mobes. Garb, you're going to bring it up. All right, and Sammy here. Garb, handle it, Garb. Swing to Mobe, and you got a sprint corner. Mobe, you hit Dom, then you slew behind him. You drive it, Dom, and then Zane, you duck in. You guys got that? Double. You guys got it? Let's go.
Straight side, straight side.
Well, you heard Coach Mitchell Thompson say, I know you're tired. So I'm not sure what that means. Game is pretty early. Got a lot of running up and down the floor to do here. You better become untired if they're going to be competitive tonight. 24-second shot clock means the game moves faster these days. Of course, it's been like that for a long time. Ball goes off the hands of Traybell Haynes. Jump shot not there. Now Traybell Haynes has it. Throws a lob, goes off the hands of Kyle Alexander. Thomas Scrub checks into the game, comes in for Aaron Best. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in that other game tonight, Jamaica and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, team that made it to the Olympics. Won the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament. Lost to Jamaica in their first game in the qualifiers. There's a pass up ahead and the layup. Thomas Scrub. Mobley sticks with it. Bahamas battling for the basketball, but Trayvon Haynes has it. He gets it once again, and this time Alexander slams it home. Thomas Scrub picks up a foul. Alexander does get out and run. Domnick Keene checks into the game. So Marcus Carr sits down. Marcus Carr playing for Würzburg Baskets in Germany. So Sasa Filipovic raising eyebrows there. Number 3 is too long. (15-9) Canada. Scrub puts it on the deck, gets it back to Trayvon Haynes. Trayvon Haynes gets it to Scrub, sees the shot clock about to expire, puts it up. And Thomas Kennedy with the rebound. Ball gets away, a chance to go quick for Bahamas. Oh! Trayvon Haynes helped up. So it's Clark, Bridgewater, Davis, Knowles, and Hunter on the court. Samuel Hunter with that contact with Trayvon Haynes. Three-pointer no good once again. Domnick Keene. Kennedy gets it back, now throws it to the right corner. Trayvon Haynes short. Ball is thrown out of bounds by Garvin Clark. Plays for Caja 87 Baloncesto. Should say Caja 87-87 Baloncesto. Ten on the shot clock. Well, they tried to catch him sleeping. Ball inbounded, and his teammate wasn't even ready for it. Trayvon Haynes with the lob. Oh, my goodness. Thomas Kennedy can get up, folks. And he just reminded you of that. And what's better, he caught it with one hand. It just threw it down. Good job, Thomas Kennedy, getting his hand in there, tying up Samuel Hunter.
Technical foul charged to the Bahamas head coach.
Well, you see Mitch Thompson had a A number of coaching jobs, including with the Seattle Storm, an assistant coach there. He's been a head coach of the Mexican women's national team. Assistant with the Stockton Kings. Been worked full-time for player development, the NBA Academy Latin America. And he's a Beaver. Went to Oregon State. Plenty of good athletes at Oregon State. Here is Trey Bell-Haynes running the baseline. Ever scrub, and Scrub shoots it in from deep. Nice handoff. Good play. Oh, Bridgewater's lively. I'll give him that. Final seconds ticking off the clock in the first quarter. Trey Bell-Haynes, open look, and great work, great effort by Thomas Scrub. Oh, good job. Bediako. Oh, excuse me. That is Charles Bediako getting fouled as he drives in.
That foul charged to Bahamas number 11, Samuel Hunter. His first personal foul and the first team foul. Charles Bediako at the line for Team Canada.
Bediako misses with the first. So Canada got a chance to go experience the sunny climes of Bahamas. First game, it's 25 degrees there today, right now, in fact. -2 in Toronto. So a little bit different to what some of these Bahamas players are used to. Here's the pass down low, and the foul on Bediako sends Samuel Hunter to the free throw line.
That foul charged to Team Canada number 14, Charles Bediako. That's his first personal foul and the first team foul. Samuel Hunter at the line for Bahamas.
Pass down to Bediako. It's interesting with Hannah Matola in this Canada staff. I'm sure most people around these parts know it anyway. There's Trey Bell-Haynes. You know, Matola played in the NBA after going to Utah. Played for Finland's national team. Here's a jump shot. Samuel Hunter gets it back. Nice pass down low. Thomas Kennedy, like a jumping jack, blocks it. But Samuel Hunter there for the putback. So Gordy Herbert has obviously a long history with Finland, played there, stayed there, and invited him, you know, with Gordy Herbert leaving Germany's national team program and taking over Canada, asked Hannah Matola if he'd like to be a part of what he's going to be doing with this national team here. So nice little pass to Thomas Kennedy, and he knew what to do with it. Now the miss, and Kajami Keene brings it the other way. Players getting on the floor, diving for the ball. Hunter has it. It's going to be Bahamas basketball. But just to wrap that thing up about Matola, I don't think it was that he was looking to leave Finland, but because he also had played for Gordy Herbert at Aris Thessaloniki about 18 years ago. You know, he thought that was a good opportunity to learn something new under a highly respected coach that Gordy Herbert very definitely is. So he left at the chance to come over.
Drop violation charge to Canada. Bahamas ball. Check into the Bahamas. Number 5, Rashad Davis.
So early in the second quarter here, Bahamas trailing by 14. Oh, how about a lob from the Bahamas? Mobley is proving to be mobile. Also, he's proven to be big. Made that look easy. Good play by the Bahamas. Henry Blair. Foul out on the perimeter. Look at this. This is a nice lob that Bediako didn't see coming. Oh boy, what a mistake. Good work, Canada, getting an easy one on the inbounds pass, but that shouldn't be a pass that you should ever be able to make. Nice bounce pass. Nice finish from Domnick Bridgewater. And well read. Here comes Hunter. Nice bounce pass. Good basketball, Bahamas. So Bahamas force Canada to call timeout. Rashad Davis with the bucket.
Big is low. First of all, between you guys here, whoever the biggest guy is, if we can exchange, get the bigger guy low, it's ideal. Right? Then when it gets to the pocket pass, we got to start playing. This guy that's supposed to drop, go take him. Let him kick it out there, and this guy rotate out. Okay? Coming out. Let's go 54 short. Okay? Screen this guy. Come off. 5 here. Kyle, you dive. Okay?
One thing on swing, I know it's easy to just like swing it and just go here, but let's try to do it while swinging out here.
Ron Burroughs, the captain of Bahamas. Cassius Robertson. Hustling down to make the inbounds. And Kajami Keene brings it up. 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Cassius Robertson. Ooh, it's going to stay at this end. Kajami Keene, that's off. It was so off. So off that Mobley wasn't able to get it. He was kind of caught off guard that it came straight to him. Card comes back into the game. Robertson, just such a great shooter, isn't he? Always has been. Carr avoided the turnover. Now he's going to take it all the way, and another lob. Well, I think there's already one Lob City. I don't know if they still have claim on that, the Clippers in LA, but I think tonight anyway we can call it Lob City here, because that's what we're seeing a lot of.
That's his second personal foul and the second team foul. Checked in for Canada, number 7, Kyle Alexander.
So Kyle Alexander comes back in for Charles Bediako. Bediako with Motor City Cruise. Hey, how about that? Little runner. Now, are they going to count it? That's the question. Yes, they are.
And the foul starts for Canada. Number 2, Trey Bell. Direction, Canada, number 0, Javon Henry Blair. His first personal foul and third team foul.
So Javon Henry Blair picks up the foul. Davis at the line makes the free throw. Five and a half minutes remaining in this America's Cup qualifier for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. It's going to be in Qatar in 2027. This is the first of 6 windows. Sweet play by Henry Blair. Ron Bros missing it.
Bahamas ball. Check in for Canada, number 8, Eric Best.
Aaron Best is back in the game for Robertson.
That foul charge for Canada, number 7, Kyle Alexander. That's his first personal foul, the 4th team foul.
Nice drive down the baseline and the dump to Mobley. Still within 12 points. See if Bahamas can cut it before halftime. Canada basketball with 7 seconds on the shot clock. Nice drive and the pass to Mobley. Mobley with 8 points. The ball goes off of Aaron Best. Oh, nice spin. And the foul called on Marcus Carr. So Garvin Clark gets free throws.
Garvin Clark at the line for Bahamas.
Now it's an 11-point game. Nearly 6 minutes in to the second quarter. Canada's lead's been trimmed down to 10. Can Bahamas continue to draw closer? Best misses from 3, but the offensive rebound, and then Wilcher misses with the putback. But great work, Kyle Alexander, keeping it alive. It's going to stay at this end. Persistence pays off, and Kyle Wilcher with the bucket. Well, Kyle Wilcher, we know, can shoot it. There's the whistle. So free throws coming for Jerron Burroughs.
Foul starts to Canada number 8, Aaron Best. That's his first personal foul. Jerron Burroughs at the line for Bahamas.
Oh. That could not have come any closer to being made. Only to come out. Well, I guess it could have been closer if he missed the rim and just fallen right through, but takes his time, takes a deep breath, and makes the second. The Trey Bellhane showing his quality. Under 3 minutes to go. Clark gets it to the corner. 3-point shot is good. And back to a single-digit deficit. Good work, Bridgewater. And Nate Mitchell wants to talk it over again, so we'll go down and listen up.
Alexander this side. Kyle Wilcher. Kyle Wilcher, Kyle Alexander. Okay? Let's go Trey, Marcus, AB. You guys come up, try to hit him. You dive right in front of the middle of that guy right there. You duck in and steal. Throw it to him. Okay? If not, when those guys flatten out, we should be able to play after that. Okay? Other thing is, get ready. We're going to switch our defense. Get ready to come in on a defensive possession. We want to go 1 through 4 switching. All right? We're going to switch 1 through 4 with you being the 4 defense. All right?
So that makes it 44-31. Trey Haynes with the assist. Alexander with the bucket. Dunk.
That foul starts to Canada number 8, Aaron Best. That's his second personal foul. Isaiah Mobley at the line for Bahamas.
Mobley sets up and does not make the first. Mobley had 8 points in the first game, or excuse me, 7 points in the first game, 7 rebounds. He's already surpassed that tonight from his scoring. He's got 9. Good read by the D. And the air ball now leads. Oh, look at that. That was graceful, wasn't it, from Wiltshire? Oh, nice play. Bridgewater has been lively. Now another lob, this time denied. Burrows, good control as well. Oh, he had some words to say, Trey Haynes. These guys do not want to have their noses rubbed in it again. This was the pass to Wiltshire, and well, that was even better than probably a dunk. Pretty slick looking move by Kyle Wiltshire. Trey Haynes stops and pops right at the top. So they did not start the shot clock. That's why they stopped the play.
Checking for Bahamas, number 0, Garvin Clark. Checking for Canada, number 55, David Muncat.
Muncat also comes into the game, along with Carr. Coming up on the 1 minute mark in this first half. I like how they have the music going constantly here, like low, but you can still hear it. Here's Scrub from deep. And just grazing the net with that attempt. Bridgewater saving it bounds. Does Burrows. And Canada will have it for the last shot. Good work, Trey Bell-Haynes. Doesn't make it, and Bridgewater doesn't have enough time to get up the floor. 52-36, Canada on top. And then Italy bounced back by winning at Lithuania. So it just goes to show you on any given night, a lot of great balance, a lot of great competition. But I would think that this Canada team is far and away the big favorites in this group. Second half action is underway. Robertson left open. Bediako bats it away, but it's Bahamas that come up with the basketball. Nice pass to the corner. Bahamas making some nice plays, nice passing, and ended up with a Rashad Davis three-pointer. (52-39) is Canada's lead. And again, with Canada bringing 7 of their players from the FIBA America Cup here tonight, shows that they are thinking perhaps a little bit about continuity, and that is a foul. Now, will it be before the shot? 3 free throws coming. Well, if that's the case, Nate Mitchell can't be too happy. Wow. We're almost inviting them back into the game. You look at the Americas and you look at the rankings right now, it's USA #1, Canada right behind them in the Americas rankings at #2. Canada in the FIBA World Rankings. Go to FIBA.basketball and you can see this. Canada are 5th behind Germany, Serbia, behind USA, Germany, Serbia, and France, and ahead of Australia, Spain, Argentina, Lithuania, and Brazil. Bediako has it taken away. Good work by the Bahamas. Down 11. So I think after these European, and after all of these World Cup qualifiers, you need to keep an eye on those rankings because there should be some movement. Especially, so France lost a game. Canada, if they win this one, they'll win twice. There's a very good chance they'll leapfrog them into 4th in the rankings. I don't know that, but I suspect it. Just go to FIBA.basketball and you can see all of that. Ball kicked out of bounds. And of course, Germany right now is just flying high, winning the World Cup and following that up, semifinal appearance at the Olympics, and then winning the Eurobasket this summer with FIBA Dennis. Plays his best basketball with Germany, Dennis Schroeder. Mitchell Johnson sits down.
Presenting game clock to 8:03, shot clock to 15.
Oh, good job. Burroughs getting the basketball. And in fact, that was Mobley. And Canada going to have to call a timeout. Look how fired up Bahamas are. Just jumped straight up and took it down all the way. And great follow. Great follow from Jerome Burroughs.
Here when he's short, you didn't see him. I'm just saying if there was hands, I'm asking. I'm not. You good? Okay, let's run 54 short here. Actually, no, 52 flip. Okay, so Cash, you go underneath. Marcus, you guys space. Okay, even though you pin down, when he comes down, TK, screen on the outside of this guy. So when he flip it out, you can still get in the high post. But don't be afraid to dive here on this pass. All right, let's go. Hey,
Be aggressive now. Come on.
Nate Mitchell coached the team at the FIBA AmeriCup this summer, where he was assisted by Jeffrey Swords and Ashton Smith. And their highest rated player was Mfiondu Kabengele at 15.5 per game. So there wasn't sky high efficiency, but even so. Cat is third in rebounds. He's here. The main assist guy was Traybell Haynes at 4.2 per game. Oh, coming the other way, Marcus Carr drives in and scores. He goes back to 11. Job down low from Isaiah Mobley. Wilcher gets it to Kennedy. Nice one-hand pass. Look at him pass it around. Wilcher from deep. That's much more like it. Ball deflected into the hands of Scrub. Carr. Bahamas would like to make a little run here to get this interesting. And driving in Bridgewater. But the ball goes off his hands and out of bounds.
Checking for Canada, number 2, Trey Bell Haynes. And checking for Bahamas, number 11, Samuel Hunter.
Bahamas pick up the loose ball. Zip the pass, cross court. Got it, another three. Bridgewater's trying to make a statement tonight. And Wilcher misses at that end, but Kennedy there for the rebound. Marcus Carr hangs in the air. They stick with it. Burroughs with the rebound. Outlet pass up to Hunter. Good entry pass. The bucket is good. Jerome Burroughs, the captain, and it's Canada 57, Bahamas 50. Oh, look at that pass. Goodness me. Kyle Wilcher with a bullet behind the back pass to Thomas Kennedy.
And the foul was charged to Bahamas number 15, Jerome Burroughs. That's his second personal foul.
Hopefully we'll get another look at that. That's going to be one of the plays of the game. Watch this. He gets it. Watch what he does with it. And Kennedy, good that he knew that that was coming. Kennedy does not make the free throw. Good D from Kennedy, and Kennedy just takes it right away. And look at Scrub doing Scrub things. Mr. Johnson calls timeout. So let's head over to the bench. Well, Mobley getting it done. Burroughs, you really gotta salute Burroughs. He's out here. I mean, listen, still playing the game that he loves. 45 years of age, Jerome Burroughs. I hope when I'm 45, I'll be in that good a shape. Actually, I'm older than that, but that's okay. He's really looked after himself to be able to play at this level. Gonna move around down there. Nice pump fake, step inside, short. Hunter gets it back. Bridgewater had the open look, and great effort by Mobley. Should say 40 years old, excuse me, not 45. But still, that's still impressive for Jerome Burroughs. Get it down low to Burroughs. Back outside. Garvin Clark. These guys can fill it up. Back to an 8-point deficit. Refusing to go away. 5-17 from deep, Bahamas. Jamie Keane. He's got it. Oh, nice pass. Bridgewater, nice handoff, and Hunter goes up for the dunk. Here's a little lob, and the high-flying Thomas Kennedy just floats through the air and scores. A little bit of swinging in there. That's called on Mobley. Trey Haynes. Wow. Just sweet catch shot. Trey Haynes just keeps getting better. Here is another three-pointer from Garvin Clark. Every time you think Canada's going to start putting on a big show here, Bahamas reel them right back in. Is keep it within striking distance. Here they are after the miss by David Mooncat. Oh, behind the back pass. Give it up for the Bahamas. St. Knowles with his first bucket. Trey Bell again. Trey Haynes for three. Oh, and Trey Haynes getting his hands up, knocking it out of bounds.
Checked in for Bahamas, number 2, Domnick Bridgewater. And checked in for Canada, number 7, Alexander.
Here's a drive and
Technical foul charge for Bahamas, number 2, Domnick Bridgewater.
Bridgewater with the foul. With the bucket. And then Edwards got a technical foul called.
That was foul for Johnny Key at the line of 10. That will be Domnick Bridgewater's second personal foul and the third team foul for the Bahamas.
Trey Haynes again.
That foul charge for Bahamas, number 10, St. Knowles. That's his first personal foul, the fourth team foul. Trey Haynes at the line for Canada.
Trey Haynes misses a free throw. Would not have expected that. He's looked so good shooting the basketball.
Checked in for Canada, number 55, David Mooncat.
Bridgewater. Short.
Out of bounds, Canada ball. Checking for Canada, number 33, Kyle Butcher.
Cut goes out. Played some of the Basketball Champions League this season. Good player. Trey Bell-Haynes goes between the legs. Gets it out to Kajami Keene. Looked good, didn't go down. Wilcher fouled. Maybe helped up. Well, you know, Isaiah Mobley in there, boxing out. He's been their main guy they've gone to the most inside, along with Burroughs. Was a second-round draft pick. Spent some time kind of in the NBA a little bit. His father played, not quite as good as his brother Evan, who's in the NBA. But he's a pro, playing in Turkey. Mr. Johnson still coaching away. He's got a nice demeanor on the sidelines, trying to keep his guys locked in. Here's Wilcher. And that is it for the third quarter. You can see he's trying to get his guys still focused and concentrated, believing they can win it 75-60. Final quarter of action, unless Bahamas battle back and maybe force overtime. Canada going for a 2-0 sweep of Bahamas in these Americas qualifiers. Bahamas have been locked in tonight, and there is Mobley once again. Now it's an 8-point game. Excuse me, it's an 11-point game. And they get stops here. Kajami Keene wide open. Oh, and the ball goes off of Mobley's hands and out of bounds. Scrub goes to the line. Davis with the foul. Scrub gets them both. Back to a 13-point lead. Kajami Keene putting some pressure out there. Clark spins to get away from him, pulls up. I'm impressed by it. He is offensive minded. Garvin Clark. Good drive, one catch. Here's Clark again. He only had 6 points in the first game. Been much more explosive tonight. And the foul.
His first personal foul and the first team foul.
Garvin Clark played at Akron and IUP, Indiana University, Pennsylvania. Great institution.
Rashad Davis at the line for Bahamas.
Just 24 years of age, actually, Garvin Clark. So he's got a long way to, long future, big future perhaps. There's Davis. Oh. Carr dribbles back to his left, gets in the lane, scrub, open, and it's going to be a push on Bahamas, keeping Kyle Alexander away from the basketball.
His third personal foul and the second team foul.
Scrub comes in and banks it in. Canadian lead grows to 15. Ooh. Oh. Well, Mobley was going for the dunk. Kyle Alexander was going for the block, and it didn't look very good. Watch this. Going to come in, fakes the pass, and he's going to come in. That's just because Kyle Alexander went for the block.
His second personal foul and second team foul. Isaiah Mobley at the line for Bahamas.
Unfortunately for Bahamas, they're now down 15, and they're missing free throws. Finally gets one to go. There's some Bahamas fans in the house. Carr kind of hesitates and gets in. 2 free throws for the Würzburg guard.
Foul was charged to Bahamas number 0, Garvin Clark. His first personal foul, the third team foul. Marcus Carr at the line for Canada.
To make the second. Rashad Davis contributing tonight. Now Carr again. Bahamas want to go quick. Clark. He's got 13 points tonight.
Out of bounds, Bahamas ball.
Burroughs gets in, spins, and you can count it. He's been good all the way around tonight. 5 assists and 6 rebounds to go with his 9 points. 10-point game again. Bahamas still within striking distance. Carr to the corner. Wiltshire. Kennedy with the board. And good job, Bridgewater knocking it away. It's a 2-on-1 break, and Garvin Clark goes in, lays it up and in. Cassius Robertson got out of the way. He didn't want to foul him. And it's an 8-point lead. They get a stop and go down and score. They do. Oh, look at that. Behind the back pass. Clark. Oh, he deserves better. Clark has been worth the price of admission tonight, folks. Showing the thievery. Watch this. Watch him reach in and knock it away. Right here. Got it. And then behind the back pass. And unfortunately, the timing, diving for the ball wasn't quite there, wasn't quite right. Mitchell brings Traybell Haynes back into the game. And look at that, gambling again, almost getting it. This time, Bridgewater. If they're close by, you better be careful because they are looking to pick your pocket. Traybell Haynes, his feet are set, and Kennedy has it knocked out of his hands. Davis. Bridgewater. Mobley. Short. Now Traybell Haynes the other way. Carr. And blocked by Burroughs. And it is going to be Bahamas basketball with 5:29 remaining. Canada don't want to take any chances. They want to talk about this. Get a timeout. Good work from 40-year-old Burroughs. Well, if you're Bahamas and you lose the way that you did in that first game, and then you're told, what if you're down 8 with about 5.5 minutes to go? Would you like that? I think they'd probably take it. Canada with 50 bench points to 7 for the Bahamas, but we know that Bahamas showed up shorthanded tonight. Kentuan Smith is here, but he's not playing through injury, we think. Well, expect Canada to come out and try to seal the deal right now, but Garvin Clark has been outstanding. Look at that, 15 points, 11 assists. And don't forget, he had that steal, and right after the steal, he really timed it to perfection. He went behind his back with the pass up the floor, but it was Domnick Bridgewater just couldn't quite keep his balance or something. Couldn't quite chase it down. But here they are. If Bahamas can get a bucket here, get it down to 6, maybe even 5, we're in for an exciting finish. Oh my goodness, Samuel Hunter. He hits a long 3. Oh, sorry, that was Garvin Clark. I thought it was Hunter. And Clark has now got 18 points. I don't know why I thought that was Hunter. The alley-oop pass goes into Kennedy. Here's Clark. I know what it was. I thought I saw 11 on his jersey, but it's 0. I was playing tricks. Here he is again, Clark. That time, well, misses everything, but he's been shooting it so well. You don't want to begrudge him the opportunity to get that shot up. Look at this. Nice lob. And again, Kennedy just jumps out of the gym. I mean, he is such a leaper. Incredible leaper. And Wiltshire, great footwork, able to score. Takes it back to a 9-point advantage.
His third personal foul and the fourth team foul.
This time, Kennedy turned dunker to passer and got it to Wiltshire. Kennedy has 5 rebounds and 2 assists to go with his 10 points. Wiltshire has 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Clark pulls up the dribble. Bridgewater. And now under 4 minutes remaining. Leads back to 10. I think went off of Wiltshire. Picking him up full court. Well, this has kind of been where this lead has been. But give him credit. Bridgewater knocks down another jumper to make it 8. Forcing Canada to really have to work hard and close them out. To seal the deal. Mobley defending. Wiltshire with the turnaround. And the push on Kennedy. Call by Omar Bermudez, the Mexican crew chief.
At the line for Bahamas.
So the lead is 8. Those might be able to get it down to 6. Great presence on the court, Burrows. They hit the 7. Nothing but net. 12 points for Burrows. So 5 players in double figures for Bahamas. Clark, Bridgewater, Shad Davis, Isaiah Mobley, and Burrows. 6-point game. That's just 2 possessions. Carr open, misses. Here they come. Look out, folks. This is getting interesting. Clark back to Davis. Yes, these guys are believing they can do it. Well, this has been the window of comebacks all over the world, and it looks like the Bahamas want to make some headlines tonight. They just kept playing their basketball. They just keep shooting it. I mean, they have shot it well. It feels like they've shot it very well. Bahamas 8 of 22. I mean, 36% from deep. You'll take that. They've shot it well inside the arc, 32 of 60. Where they've struggled a little bit is the free throw line, 12 of 19, but so has Canada, 9 of 14. They did not play at the FIBA AmeriCup, but they did play just the other day in the Bahamas, and that was a completely different type of game. One that Canada won easily, 111 to 75. If Bahamas were to come back and win this game, boy, this would lead to some celebrations. Well, double-double for Trey Bell-Haynes, 15 points, 10 assists. I mean, that game was over almost by halftime, 58-38 in favor of Canada. There's Canada. They want to get points on this trip, and they will. Aaron Best, they turn to the veteran, puts the sharpshooter back in, and he delivers a big three to help settle the nerves. Clark drifts in, and the foul called on Marcus Carr.
Foul starts to Canada, number 5, Marcus Carr. That's his 3rd personal foul.
So you're Nate Mitchell, and you have a player like Aaron Best, and you need a bucket. You put him in, and he gives you a three-pointer. Aaron Best, since the very first qualifiers, has been one of the most reliable players for the Canada national team. Always shows up to play when he has the opportunity, and he always delivers in some way, shape, or form, usually with his scoring. Back to a 4-point game. Here he is again, same spot, different result. I talked him up too much. Mobley with the rebound. So Bahamas, are we about to get another interesting result? And Mobley flies in. It's a 2-point game. Give this Bahamas team credit. They've been playing their game all game long. Great defense to steal. Here the Bahamas are. They can tie it or take the lead. Bridgewater goes in, comes back out. Clark and Davis and steps out of bounds. And Mitchell Johnson wants to challenge this. He doesn't believe it. Okay, well, he's not going to challenge it. Referees could always review it 2 minutes and under if they wanted. I guess he wasn't serious about the challenge. There's Carr leaning in. It's the call. We'll go to the line.
Foul charged to Bahamas, number 5, Rashad Davis. That's his 3rd personal foul and the 5th team foul.
See some substitutions. Kennedy goes back out. Wiltshire goes back out.
Marcus Carr at the line for Canada.
Canada just want to get out of here with a win tonight. If they don't, they're not going to hear the end of it. Especially after the big win in the first game, 111 to 75. There would be a lot of, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Bahamas showed up to play tonight. And unfortunately for the Bahamas, Clark stepped out of bounds when he kind of pushed off and made his move to the basket. 1 minute remaining. Bridgewater tried to get the pass to Burrows. Ball goes out of bounds. This was him again. Have a look. Burrows was kind of following in, but I think that pass was a little bit too hot to handle. 48 seconds to go. Canada. Not sure they're stressing using the clock up, just running their play. There's Traybell Haynes. Traybell Haynes goes in, misses. Quick one for Bahamas. Up the floor. Bridgewater back to Clark for three. And that one was short, and it looks like Canada is going to hold on. Wiltshire passes it, gets rid of it. 14 seconds. Well, Mitchell Johnson has been pacing up and down in front of the bench, urging his guys to play, calling the right timeouts, keeping them locked in and focused, showing a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of optimism, and still with 14 seconds left, he has not given up the ghost. You can see over there, he still thinks they've got a chance. They just have not made a play the last couple of times down. A turnover and a missed shot. They've had to make some shots repeatedly to kind of claw away at this deficit, and it looked like they were right on the verge of taking the lead. In fact, they had the ball with a chance to take the lead. Down two. Okay, so this is no problem. 14 seconds left, 94-88. Remember, Lithuania the other night against Great Britain, which I mentioned earlier, trailed with 9.8 seconds left. They hit the first of 3 consecutive three-pointers by the same player, Ignas Sargunas. So a lot can happen in 14 seconds. Bench points. It's quite a few. What you do not do if you're Canada is foul the jump shooter. You don't foul the three-point shooter for sure. So after the timeout, they can advance the ball, which they do. Burrows. And gets in. Does not score. Now Marcus Carr runs away. They get to Traybell. Hell, he gets blocked. And Best gets up the shot, and that is it. And what a nice game of basketball, especially from the Bahamas. They stuck to their guns. They kept competing.